everyone YouTube video script for your channel. Bike buzzing about the 2026 Ather 450X, designed to last around 18 minutes. The script excludes headings, visuals, and host cues, as requested. India's electric two-wheeler market is evolving fast, and one name that has remained at the forefront is Ather Energy. Since its inception, Ather has focused on combining cutting-edge technology, intelligent design, and solid performance in the electric scooter space. With each iteration, they've refined the experience, improved range, and tightened the integration between hardware and software. And now, in 2026, they've brought us what might be their most polished product yet, the all-new Ather 450X. This isn't just a mild facelift or an incremental upgrade. The 2026 Ather 450X is a bold evolution of the platform, reflecting lessons learned from years of feedback, real-world use, and a vision for the future of mobility. Today, we're diving deep into everything you need to know about this latest version, from performance, battery, and smart features, to comfort, design, pricing, and whether it's truly worth your money. Let's begin with the heart of any electric scooter. The motor. Ather continues to use a PMSM motor, but it's been re-engineered for better thermal management and more consistent power delivery. The 2026 model now produces a peak output of 85 kilowatts, which is roughly 114 bhp, making it one of the most powerful scooters in its class. But the real magic lies in the torque curve. With instant torque delivery and a peak torque of 28 Nm, acceleration is sharp, smooth, and completely silent whether you're zipping through city traffic or cruising on open stretches. The 450X delivers performance that's not just fun, but also confidence-inspiring. The throttle response is particularly noteworthy thanks to the upgraded motor controller and refined software. The scooter now reacts with greater precision to rider input. In previous models, some users noted a slight lag or overly aggressive response in warp mode. That's now been dialed in beautifully. The 450X feels more intuitive, more mature. It doesn't surprise you, it obeys you. Now let's talk about riding modes. You still get the familiar SATA Eco, Ride, Sport, and Warp, but with a twist. Ather has introduced adaptive modes for 2026. These modes can learn your riding habits and adjust throttle mapping, regen levels, and even range projections in real time. So if you usually ride conservatively in ride mode, the scooter might subtly shift some parameters to give you better efficiency without compromising performance. And when you feel like pushing it, Warp mode now offers even more aggressive acceleration thanks to the lighter frame and improved battery thermal management. Speaking of the battery, the 2026 Ather 450X now comes with the 4.2 kWh lithium-ion battery pack, up from 3.7 kWh in the previous version. This gives it an RI-certified range of 160 km and a real-world range of 120 to 130 km. Depending on your usage pattern and riding mode. For urban users, this means you could go several days without charging. The battery pack itself is more compact yet denser, thanks to new cell chemistry and a more efficient cooling system that ensures it doesn't heat up, even during spirited riding. Charging is also faster and smarter now. Ather's new fast charge Plus can juice up the 450X from 0 to 80% in just 45 minutes. That's a huge improvement over the older units. The scooter is also compatible with Ather Grid 3.0, the latest iteration of their public fast charging network. With hundreds of chargers across Indian cities and towns, it's clear that Ather isn't just selling a scooter, they're building an entire ecosystem. One major update in the 2026 450X is the Smart Eco Assist feature. This AI-based system monitors your riding patterns, ambient temperature, battery health, and terrain to dynamically optimize efficiency. The interface on the dashboard will even show you a live efficiency score, helping you ride smarter. It's like having a driving coach, but one that lives in your scooter. The dashboard, by the way, is a thing of beauty. Ather's 7-inch TFT touchscreen gets an upgrade with Gorilla Glass 5 protection and a new ultra-bright display for better sunlight readability. The UI has been redesigned to offer a cleaner, more customizable layout. It now runs on AtherStack 6.0, which brings smoother transitions, snappier performance, and a bunch of new features like turn-by-turn navigation with real-time traffic updates, smart widgets for weather and calendar, and even voice commands. Yes, voice commands. You can now say navigate home or call mom, and the scooter responds integrated seamlessly via your smartphone's Bluetooth. In terms of connectivity, the 450X supports 5G, dual-band Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth 5.2. The improved connectivity means over-the-air updates are faster, more stable, and more frequent. Ather has also promised bi-monthly feature rollouts via OTA, which will introduce everything from new ride modes to additional customization for reg and braking. Let's shift to comfort and handling, two areas where Ather always had an edge. The 2026 model continues to use a hybrid aluminum frame but with revised weight distribution. The center of gravity is lower, thanks to the repositioned battery module. This results in better stability around corners and greater comfort during sudden directional changes. The suspension setup is now slightly softer, addressing one of the few complaints riders had with the earlier models. The telescopic front and monoshock rear now soak up bumps more gracefully, making daily commutes over rough patches much more bearable. The seat design has also been refreshed. It's now wider, more contoured, and uses high-density foam for superior long-ride comfort. Pillion riders get a better grab handle and a bit more room too. Braking is handled by 200mm front and 190mm rear discs with CBS. The brake feel is progressive and inspires confidence. Reg and braking has been made stronger and more predictable, and you can now adjust the reg and level via the settings. That means you can choose whether you want a more coasting-like feel or aggressive reg for maximum energy recovery. Design-wise, Ather has made some notable but subtle changes. The scooter looks sharper, sleeker, and more futuristic. The LED headlamp is now a full matrix setup with adaptive lighting. It automatically adjusts beam throw based on ambient light and your speed. The indicators are now scrolling LEDs, and you get a new dynamic tail light animation when braking. Paint options have expanded as well, with 5 new dual-tone color schemes, including a striking cyber yellow-black combo and a midnight blue with neon highlights. But Ather hasn't forgotten about practicality. The underseat storage has been increased to 26 liters, enough for a half-face helmet and some extras. There's now a built-in Type-C charging port for your phone, plus a waterproof compartment to keep your electronics safe during the monsoon. The side stand has been redesigned to offer more stability, and there's even an optional center stand for those who prefer it. Security has also been beefed up. The 450X now supports biometric locking via your smartphone or smartwatch. If you forget your phone, there's a PIN code fallback on the dashboard, and in case of theft, the scooter can be remotely locked and tracked via GPS. It even sends you an alert if someone tampers with it while parked. And yes, all of this comes standard and no premium subscription required. Let's address one of the most important factors of pricing. The new 2026 Ather 450X starts at a superscript 1158 Lock X showroom. On-road pricing will depend on your city and the subsidies available. This makes it more expensive than some rivals, but what you get in return is a truly premium, future-proof experience. There's also a Pro Pack available for a superscript 110,000 extra, which includes features like adaptive cruise control, smart eco assist, and advanced drag and tuning. Another welcome initiative is Ather's new battery assurance program. They now offer an 8-year or 1,000 kilometers warranty on the battery, with guaranteed 70% capacity retention. That's a big commitment and reflects their confidence in the new battery tech. For those wondering about service and maintenance, Ather has expanded its service network across 60+ cities, with doorstep servicing and predictive diagnostics. The scooter itself uses fewer moving parts than a traditional ICE scooter, which translates to lower maintenance costs in the long run. Their app gives you service reminders, part wear alerts, and booking options right from your phone. Is the 2026 Ather 450X the best electric scooter in India right now? That depends on what you're looking for. If your priority is range and you mostly ride within the city, the 450X checks all the boxes: performance, range, smart features, and style. If you're into customization, tech, and future-ready design, it's a clear winner. But if your budget is tight or your needs are very basic, there are cheaper options like the TVS Corolla S1 Air. That said, the Ather 450X still feels like a product ahead of its time. It's not just an electric scooter, it's a connected vehicle, a daily companion, and a statement of what the future of urban mobility should look like. It's fast, smart, safe, and efficient. It feels premium yet practical. And most importantly, it keeps getting better every few months with software updates. For Ather fans and early adopters, the 2026 model is everything they hoped for and more. For new buyers, it's a compelling invitation to join the electric revolution, with cities getting smarter and fossil fuels becoming a thing of the past. The Ather 450X makes a strong case for why your next ride should be electric. So if you're considering a shift to electric two-wheelers and you want the best that Indian engineering and design has to offer, the 2026 Ather 450X deserves a serious look. It's not just built for today, it's ready for tomorrow.